Hi everybody! Today's ink is called Moonbeam and it is a gray ink with a chameleon shimmer in it, and it has this blue-green shimmer. How does the ink look on the Rhodia notepad? Here you see a little bit of the blue shimmer. It was written with the Beno talisman with the M nib. The dry time is 20 seconds. And here the water resistance is slightly there. It looks much more prominent on the video. You can see here maybe a little bit of brown lines, like here at the W. But when I look here at the E, it is almost no ink there. So with a bit of luck, if you put some water over your writings, maybe you can restore it. But I wouldn't bet on it. So how does the ink look when it is wet? And the ink chromatography looks like this. Here you see the shimmer on the bottom. Then we have here, or maybe I will turn it so that the shimmer does not distract us. Here you see a little bit of a brown that is also water resistant. Then we have here a light gray with a green tint to it. It reminds me a little bit like a lighter Diamine graphite. And then here we have a dark gray with a blue tint to it, or maybe a light black, similar to Diamine quartz black. So the ink on the Rhodia Goldbook looks like this. You see it has a very nice contrast. Here is the shimmer. Here is it on the whole page. But this ink has a light show through. Bring you a bit closer here. It's no bleed through, but here you can see it a bit shining through. It's not very heavy and it's nothing that disturbed me. The same is with the Oxford optic paper. I will first show you the little show through. Maybe here you can see it a little bit, but it's not very tragic. So here is the ink on the white paper. You see it's a very nice gray. It is not too light, so you can read it very easily. Here again with the blue and the green shimmer. And here you see it on the whole page. So it's very nice. The ink comparison. First swatch card. Here it is with the shimmer, and I only have one other gray ink with shimmer, and this is the Snowstorm from the blue Inkvent calendar. The difference is that the Snowstorm has a silver shimmer and is lighter in tone. Bring it closer so that you can see the difference much better. And the Snowstorm is also more blue in tone. Here are the cards without the shimmer, so you can see the gray tone much better. See the Moonbeam more brown in it. Now the other inks that I have from the red Inkvent Ash, but Ash is more brown in tone than the Moonbeam. Ghost has more pink tone in it. Then the Silver Fox is lighter in tone. The Diamine Gray, the normal one, is also more brown in tone. Then here the Earl Grey looks almost like a purple ink. Here we have the graphite, but you see here in comparison the graphite has much more green in it. And although Moonbeams look a little bit like a green with a gray with green, it is here more brown. Kaweco's Smoky Gray has more brown in it, as well as Pelikan Edelstein Moonstone. Then from Herbert, Gris Nuage is much more lighter in tone. Gris the Whole is also more brown. Graf Faber-Castell Stone Grey is darker in tone and has also less green and more brown in it. Lamy Crystal Agate, it has more yellow in tone. From Robert Oster, I only have the Muddy Swamp, which is more blue-green, and Chicago, which is more blue. Then from Tasha Niso, it has more blue in it. Sailor Shikori Shushu is more purple. And from Pilot, I have the Fuyu Suyukan, which is more blue, and the Kirisami, which is more brown. I have one ink that is or comes a little bit close. That is from Colorverse Under the Shade. But here you will see, oh, it's much more lighter in tone. But when I bring you closer here, see it is very heavy here, very dark, but here is the tone that you get from the writing, and this is very close. Also here, when I put it together, or maybe I will show it on the Rhodia notepad. It's maybe a better comparison. Here you see it comes close. It is not quite there, so it is not a duplicate. Maybe here on the Oxford paper. But I know from the writing, because I wrote this Under the Shade not long ago, that in the writing this comes close to it. So maybe the Colorverse ink, it has maybe a bit less green in it than the Moonbeam, maybe also a little bit more yellow, and maybe a bit more lighter in tone. So the price comparisons. And also the Under the Shade from Colorverse, it comes without the shimmer. It's for you people who don't like the shimmer that much. And you can get the 30 milliliter bottle from Colorverse from Cult Pens for €11.72, Casa della Stilografica for €14, or at Stilo and Stile for €15. This was today's ink. I will see you tomorrow. Wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye.